O.J. Simpson, the first player to rush for more than 2,000 yards in an NFL season, who starred on TV and film and was accused of and ultimately acquitted of the brutal 1994 slayings of his ex-wife and her friend, died April 10th, 2024, after battling prostate cancer. He was 76.
Now, white people take great issue. What we're gonna do is now ask Kai, what's your opinion on OJ? Duck all of this stuff and
I,
leave white people's
I
right.
think with the O.J. Simpson, I think the trial was monumental in the Black culture, and I feel like it's just sad to see him go. He accomplished so much in the NFL, and I think that trial overshadowed all of that. I just say rest in peace to OJ. Regards to that, I think he's me personally think he's guilty, but who am I?
Ouch.
I wasn't there. I don't know.
Hey,
But
first
I do
lady,
think he was guilty.
First Lady J, you got something to say about brother OJ?
Rest in peace.
That's about what I'm gonna say. Because I mean, I salute his accomplishment. That brother did it. My cousin actually played with him on USC back in the day. So that's I know they had that relationship. He was at the party after he was acquitted. But it's a tough situation for white people to deal with because for some reason they think it's just completely irrational for black people to say there was a reasonable doubt. I don't know if he did it or not. I mean, when he's
I
on
know if he did it or not.
Go
He
ahead.
didn't do it. It was a 25-minute time frame that they put that OJ had left, went over there, killed two people, then went back to the house, washed off and cleaned up. And it's 25 minutes. Y'all got to review the case. I've been paying attention since 1995. But let me say this. I remember exactly where I was at when the verdict was read. That's when everybody remembers when it happened. It's just like hearing about Michael Jackson. It's like when you heard about the verdict and everybody. I was training for bus driving, and we was there. The bus driver who was Caucasian. Y'all say white. I say Caucasian. And he was like, we're gonna take our break around 10 o'clock in the morning. And we was there, and it was the same reaction y'all seen, like with the footage of black people sharing, white folks, Caucasians not. That was in that same room. It was like, yes! Salute to OJ, rest in peace.
Yeah, I can say the same thing. I was working at the Crenshaw Mall, so I was around a whole lot of black people. Was watching the big screen. I don't know if the mall was open at the time when the verdict was announced, but the whole mall, everybody that worked in the mall was around the TV looking at it. And when they said not guilty, everybody celebrated. I know white people was mad. So rest in peace, killer.
And shout out to brother Charles X, our minister of information, was not here today. He had other responsibilities, but like he says, he predicted the innocent verdict. He knew a jury of his peers would not convict him, and he believes he was innocent, but he may have played a part in a crime. That's an interesting take. I mean, that's
me and Charles X again. Kindred spirit. That's my kindred spirit. Salute to brother Charles X. You're always right like me.
That's right. He says he was in the police community at the time in class on campus when the verdict was read, and the only brother besides the professor. Yeah, so boy, he was around a whole bunch of angry white people. But yeah, so what we got up there next?
Hey, real quick, Mr. Nice Guy. I wanted to chime in on OJ real quick and give a shout out to Cam and Mace for having OJ as a football analysis on their show. It gave us the last opportunity to really see OJ shine. And so shout out to Cam and Mace for putting them on. The show is called It Is What It Is, a sports show.
And one more thing about that, too. That's where I first heard him announce that he had cancer on that show, too. That's just me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
First Lady J.
Heard it here first.
One more thing from a viewer that they sent to me. They said OJ may not have done it with his hands. He had someone else do it with their hands. That's their take on it. I just wanted to share that before.
And it's funny. I was talking to, I believe, my father the other day about this, and I was explaining to him. I said, one thing that doesn't get talked about is there's a lot of shakedowns in the industry. I mean, you're dealing with a lot of figures. You see the people on the camera and they're all smiles and stuff like that, but there's like really like serious, heavy-handed criminal stuff going on behind the scene. And if someone's got a drug problem, whatever, or and pisses off that connect or whatever, I mean, there's just all type of situations that could basically come to this conclusion. So I'm not going to tell you that he was innocent. I'm not going to tell you that he was guilty. I don't know, but I definitely have a logical, intelligent, reasonable doubt about it. Mark Furman was a dirty ass cop, and we know that he did
That's
some
true.
dirty stuff in this. So that's what it was.